Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for December 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, I want to let you know that when I'm doing the reading for Monday through Thursday, I do use my Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards and my Guardian Angel decks. I will also pull one from the Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo. I will also from Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, if you are new to my channel or if you are cross-watching, just remember to go, right down there is the description, is the timestamp, and that can get you to the regular readings, okay? I tag this introduction on all the readings. Now, what I'm going to be doing for the introductions is I'm going to use my Rider, whichever I'm using today, Traditional Tarot, and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. All the cards, I have prayed, I have meditated, I have infused the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, and hopefully, well, I do know it gets delivered, but it gets delivered to the right address. So let's see what we've got going on. Now, if ever you want to look at my listing and what I do, you can go to my website, www.Divine Destiny with Debbie. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'm trying to do a little bit better. Also Twitter. I'm trying to do a little bit better with those postings, but you might want to take a look. And I try to post on the community page too. So we have on the 12th of December, we have the Sun, which is in Sagittarius right now, sextiling Saturn, which is Aquarius, at the 20. Now remember, 2s are crossroads choices. 0 is God's source energy. Sextiling is actually a good energy. It's not a real strong one, but it is a positive one. It's kind of like, hey, you want to go out tonight? Sure, what time? I don't care. Just come on over. So it's a good energy. It's not a strong energy per se, but it's not a bad energy. It's not an opposing energy. None of the energies are really bad, but it's not something to really get it moving and really get it up in arms, okay? So the Sun, Sagittarius, all about adventure, all about fire energy, working to, try to make things a different way. It's an interesting, Sagittarius has an interesting look on life. And then we have Aquarius, which is our air energy, which is also, which is about, thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans. We have Saturn. Saturn is has some rules and regulations, has some structure to it. Saturn in Aquarius is where I'm always telling you about illusion versus reality, seeing things. So something about this Sun, something about this adventurous energy is kind of pushing Saturn maybe a little out of its comfort zone while it's in Aquarius. Not necessarily strongly, and it's not forcing Saturn, but it is kind of like saying, come on, get moving a little bit. It's giving it some encouragement. Then we have on the 13th, we have Sagittarius again. Now it is squaring Neptune in Pisces. Now Neptune's been in Pisces for a while. It will be in Pisces for a while. Neptune in Pisces, Neptune the deep, Neptune, the hidden, Pisces the spiritual, Pisces, water energy, flowing, very, very continuity in many ways, very spiritual in many ways. So Sagittarius is kind of pushing Neptune a little bit out of its comfort zone while it was helping Saturn and pushing it out of its comfort zone in a gentle way. It's doing this more with Neptune right now. It's really pushing. It's kind of saying, you've got to do something. You've got to give up your secrets, Neptune. Give up your secrets. So we've got that going on. That's at 22 degrees. Again, 2, choices, decisions. Interesting stuff. The 17th has an interesting energy, even though we're not there. Mercury is 15 degrees, Capricorn. trining with Uranus, which is retrograde, of course, in Taurus. So we've got the two earth energies, Capricorn and Taurus, earth, money, job, career, okay? Your home energy. So these two are coming, they're buddying up with each other. Trining is kind of a stronger connection. So there is that. Mercury is about communication and electronics. Mercury towards the end of December goes retrograde. So right now this is entering into that shadow. It's like 1 or 2 days into the shadow of retrograde. So there is a little bit of it's slowing down. There is a little bit of discovery here. So I am feeling like there is some discovery here. So communications, and Uranus is always about expect the unexpected. But in this case, they're working together. They're working together. So interesting. The 20th, we have Jupiter re-entering Aries. So it's an interesting transitional energies. Nothing looks, on the paperwork, it doesn't look necessarily that strong, but we have to remember, we still have all those planets out there, that are now going direct, except for Mars and Uranus. So there is a little bit of a focus right now, even though we don't have a bunch of stuff, in the skies. There is things still going on in the heavens, and we were told to look to the heavens. So let's see what we have going on. Did I say this? I think I did. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and like I said, my job is just to get it to the message where it needs to go, or just to deliver the message, and I know somebody will be picking it up. So let's see what we've got going here. Higher power, what do you want to say for the world in general? Just the world in general, just the universe for this weekend. I'm sorry, not weekend, this week, the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. What do we have for this? What do we have? Here we go. We'll cut it in 3. What do you want people to know, people to be aware of? 1, 2, and 3. I'm still getting used to doing the screen this way. I hope that you're liking it. I think you can see the cards that much better. Okay, anything reversed will be a little stronger. So let's see what we've got here. Busy, 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 busy. So this is the 8 of rods. Numbers have meaning. 8 has a lot of potential for opportunity, unlimited potential, unlimited opportunity. There's things happening around you. Rod energy, again, is that Sagittarius. It is that Aries. And remember, Jupiter will be going into Aries just on that 20th, so just right around the corner now. It is also Leo energy. Again, fiery. It is very passionate, very consuming, very, just like, I want what I want, what I want. The 8 of rods, 8 of wands is 8 of fire, is considered a very busy, busy energy, busy cards. People don't know, are you coming, are you going? Things are happening, things are swirling. And it's just, make sure you take a breath. This is a week where you want to make sure you take a breath. You want to make sure that you connect with higher power. You want to make sure that maybe you meditate, because the energies are swirling around, and they're just keep, like I said, you don't know, am I coming, am I going? So next card is, now we have the 7 of Pentacles. So Pentacles is that earth energy I was talking about, Capricorn, Taurus, but it's also Virgo. Money, job, career, your home life. 7 is that divine umbrella, divine intervention. Sometimes it's called divine interference. It's that, disruption of your plans, but then you realize, oh, it worked out even better for me. So that's what the 7 is all about. This is a card that says basically, this person's got the money, he's got his money, his crops, he's done what he has to do, he is totally ready for his next step. Maybe he has to do a little bit of a cleanup, maybe he has to just kind of put the finishing touches on things, but he is ready. So kind of like, if you're having guests over, maybe for the weekend, you've got the house, straight, you've done your deep cleaning, you've got the house very organized, and then just before the guests come, you might have to do a final sweep. But So that's kind of that energy. It's like, okay, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready. Okay, maybe one more final sweep, and now I totally am ready. Now, the other thing about this card, it tells you to have a little patience, because even though things are going around you, very, very fire energy, you might be ready, but it's not quite, or the people might be ready, but it's not quite transitioned over just yet. Okay, next card is, oh, and I love this card so much, she says sarcastically. We have a 5. 5 is change energy, positive, negative energy. This is the Hierophant. This is rules, regulations. This is law. This is, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it is law that is legal law. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It's the restrictions. It's, the business of government, the business of religion. It is the restrictions of government. It's the restrictions of religion. This is the kind that's like I said, there's a little bit of let's break out. Let's leave this crowd. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go that way. Either way, let's just not necessarily be around this Hierophant. It just, again, very rules and regulations with this. Very tight control. I'm getting, so whatever's going on with this, things are happening in a faster pace. You have to stand ready, even though you might have to do a little, neat, like I said, you've gotten everything ready, the party, everything is ready. You're just you might have to do a little bit of a cleanup. You might have to do a little bit more preparation, but it's very nominal. But then we have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant, like I said, rules, regulations. This is the card that I'm always saying I would rather go, I don't like the Hierophant. I feel a lot of restriction with the Hierophant, and it's not one that I enjoy. But it generally tells me when, sometimes it's going, might be about disciplining. It might be about disciplining yourself. It might be about being under a discipline. It's just not necessarily a card that I enjoy. And if you've been following me, you know that I have been saying that. So I go poo on the Hierophant. Anyway, let's see what we've got with the Osho Zen Tarot cards. So we talked about fire energy. We talked about earth energy. We have air energy, which is our sword energy, and that is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and it's our Libra. Remember, Aquarius has Saturn going direct, and Gemini has Mars going retrograde, and it's been there for a while. And we just had that Mars full moon, and also too, and I didn't really realize this, but on the 7th, 8th, when we had the full moon, Mars actually was eclipsed. So the moon, if you were looking up there and you see little Mars, kind of, I think it was to the right, the moon came between Mars, or it appeared like it came between Mars and the Earth. I think it was like that for a half hour. Also on the 4th, I think the moon did the same thing with Uranus. So there are some strange energies around that full moon, and it is carrying us through. So I talked about that. Now, I did not talk about Cups, which is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, Pisces, we know Neptune and Pisces, retrograde, right? Retrograde. Neptune, Pisces, well, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces is Scorpio, and Cancer, fluid, emotional, spiritual, very spiritual energy. So if we see those in any of the readings, I try not to go too deep into that then. Here we go. Let's see. Higher power, and again, I open myself higher power, Holy Spirit, God, whatever you want to call, I call it God. And so let's see. Source, what do you have? What else? What can you add to this? Busy, prepared, I don't know. Restriction, rules, regulations. Here we go. And these are man-made. They're not of God. They're not of source. They're not of nature. Okay, so just be aware of that. They are man-made. They are not They are not they're not binding in the universe. Okay, here we go. Clinging to the past. So we have a 5 energy here again. Now, I do not know, I don't believe that this may be actually the Hierophant. I have to go through my cards a little bit more to see, but this might not be. But this is a 5. This is, not letting go. This is wanting things to be as they used to be. So there is something going on next week, I don't know, or I should say the week of the 12th, but it's about clinging to the past, not letting go, not opening up, not looking to the future. So very interesting with that one. Okay, so I don't know, 5 connects with this 5. Yeah, maybe this is what, they want to, we're always evolving. We're always changing. We are always moving forward. And there are energies that don't want that. So we will see what we will see. Okay? Okay, so interesting energies for us. Now, do me that favor, and again, I know I have to say this because sometimes it slips our mind. So please, please, please do the like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It's amazing when you do that. It's amazing how that helps the videos, what I do, my little project here, if we want to call it that. It helps us to be seen, or us, me, God, source, to be seen. So thank you very much, and why don't we start our videos now? Hello, my Pisces, and how are you? Well, let's see what we've got going on. We've got that Neptune thing going on with Pisces, and we've got Jupiter is leaving Pisces and we'll be going to Aries, and it's actually leaving it for quite a while now. I mean, I don't think we'll be alive when it comes back to Pisces, but things are changing for you. Things are changing for you, and I feel like you need to accept the changes and go with the flow. Okay, so let's see. Higher power, what do you want to say to our Pisces for this week? The week of December 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Okay, and there goes a card. Rest. Rest up, my Pisces, because I feel like you're going to need your roller skates soon enough. So it's time to rest. It's also time for meditation. It's also time to connect with God's source. You might even go on a vacation, but it is a time for you to maybe slow down a little bit, slow your thoughts down, and it's also, it's a time to prepare for whatever this change is going to be bringing you. Okay, so we have that 4. 4 has its stabilization, its leadership, its organizational energy. We have Michael, which is our Aquarius, our Gemini. It is also our Libra energy. So something about this 4 of Michael is things are rest up. Just rest up, because things are about to shift for you. And remember, Neptune is now direct in yours also, so in your sign. So things are shifting. Rest up. Let your thoughts let your thoughts gather those wonderful thought ideas that you always do. Write them down if you can. Check your lottery tickets too. I'm not telling you to buy any, but if you haven't checked them, you might want to check your lottery tickets. I just feel like it's, like there's a change coming, and right now the card is telling you to rest up, rest up. Okay, so the 4 of Michael is insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Interesting with that one. Here, next card is the 7 of Michael. So 7 has a divine umbrella, divine intervention, divine interference. It is a divine number. Michael, again, that air energy. Thought processes, making plans, hearing news. There, again, I feel like there's a change in direction coming, a change for you. Again, rest up. And sometimes the rest up could also be prepare. What is the definition of luck? Preparation to meet opportunity. But the 7 of Michael has these opportunities that are out there. Not necessarily the 8, where it's unlimited energy per se, or unlimited possibilities, but the 7 is pushing you forward, pushing you into a place that just might be that much better, that you might be better off with. Okay? So there is, again, maybe you're thinking you need to go this way, and it's not saying, you need to go this way to get over here, and higher power saying, yeah, but we're going to take a detour, and then we're going to get back to that place again too. So don't be too alarmed if you're sent on a detour, or if you have to wait, okay? If you have to wait it out, or you're sent on a detour. It's like you're not, this one and this one is kind of like, you're going towards your goal, but there's something that's keeping you from getting there in the timing that you wanted it to be, okay? So if you're planning on closing a house before Christmas, closing on a house before Christmas or escrow, I'm hoping that happens. Do not be alarmed if it's pushed off into 2023. If you're planning on getting a job before Christmas, before the end of the year, do not be alarmed if it's pushed off into 2023. Okay, it will work out that much better for you. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay, next card here. The 8 of Ariel. So we have a 4, 7. Now we have an 8, unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Ariel is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, money, job, career, definitely, maybe even your home. There's a little more for you to learn. You're not quite there yet. Yes, I know that the 7 of Ariel or the 7 of Earth in the introduction is like you're ready. And usually the 8 of Ariel is like, now it's time to move. Now it's time to pounce. Now it's time for that change. But this is kind of like, with these cards here, I'm just getting this, yes, things are moving for you. Do not be alarmed if anything is, if there's a hold off. Do not be alarmed if there is a pause. There's more for you to learn. So maybe with this pause, maybe with this job, maybe with this house, maybe with whatever this tangible energy is, you needed the pause because you needed to learn something more about it. Okay? Something more. Maybe there was something in the contract that didn't get done. And now you just, again, this is a week of, there's a week of discovery. This is a week of discovery for you. You have to kind of, again, going back here is about, like letting things happen. Be a little slower. Don't just jump into something. There's discovery. There's discovery happening. Okay. Anyway, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Like I said, I'm feeling like there's something more to, like, something's not been told to you. There's more, there's discovery. There's more discovery. And I keep getting the word discovery. So, whatever that means, and whoever that means that to. Anyway, let's see, my Pisces. Guardian angels, what do you have for our Pisces? What else do you have? So just wait it out. Wait it out if you can. Okay? Wait it out if you can. Let things unfold. Let things unfold. There's discovery to be made. Anyway, let's see what we've got, but I do not do legal advice. That's not, this is just in general. So let's see what we've got. Pisces, my Pisces. Here we go. Yeah, don't move too quick. Don't move too quick. Let this happen. Okay, reversed. 2 of emotion. Okay, so emotion, cup energy, your energy, Cancer and Scorpio energy, fluid, emotional, loving energy, spiritual energy. 2 gives you some choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I grow closer? Do I look beyond? So something, maybe this is moving with a relationship, but remember, relationships can be your work. It can be your career. It can be personal, intimate. It can be something to do with family also. So again, I'm like, don't move too quickly. There is more. There's discovery. But then we have this relationship, and this relationship is actually quite loving and very positive for you. A relationship grows closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendship may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Again, but go slow. Go a little slower because there is discovery. And maybe that's even, if you think about it, even in a relationship, you want to discover whoever it is you're in the relationship with. So again, there's discovery. Go slow. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Inspirational wisdom from our angels and fairies. Let's see what we've got here for my Pisces. What do we have for my Pisces? Let things happen. Let things flow. But there is a better way. This is something, this is popping that you really have to remember the better way. Here we go. Okay. The Fairy Queen. When you start believing in yourself, you'll find the power and wisdom within you to bring about desired change. How lovely is that? But you have to, there is the confidence. You do need to have that confidence. So what does that mean? I don't know. Okay, Pisces, let me see. Higher power, what do you have? What would be a good crystal or energy for our Pisces for this week? What do we have? What do we have for our Pisces? Titanium rainbow quartz. Now this is taking the natural and taking something with man. This is combining natural and man-made. Awakening all chakras, ultimate manifestation, vibrancy. It also has a powerful shift. Okay, Pisces, let me know what this all means to you. Okay, and also too, besides commenting on that, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. Yes, it is really helping, so thank you. As always, my Pisces, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.